Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Caris LeVert. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. At center, Jarrett Allen. At point guard, Darius Garland. At the other guard position, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach of the visiting team is James B. Bickerstaff. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors! At guard, 6'5", number 33, Gary Trent Jr. At forward, 6'7", number 3, O.G. Anunoby. At guard, 6'1", number 23, Fred VanVleet. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scott. This is the big man in the middle, standing 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam.
Welcome everyone to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5, home in the paint. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now here's VanVleet. Shoots over Garland. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's the pass to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Count the basket. Mobley's got the first points of the night for Cleveland.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Siakam, that's good.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Allen. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Mitchell's shot is good.
The sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jarrett Allen.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, He has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Free throw good, Siakam.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Kept alive. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Barnes outside. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better by season's end.
Here's Siakam following the score by Cleveland. Back to Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. Rebound by Mitchell.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Allen outside to the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Trent. And it's Mitchell missing. Raptors trail by 3. Siakam passes to Trent. And again, no good by Toronto. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Mitchell kicks to Garland. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Achua comes in for Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Cleveland also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Love comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Garland. Okoro shot is off. Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over LeVert. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Anunoby against LeVert. Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. And Cleveland also making a change. Osman's checked in. LeVert hits both of them. Raptors trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Trent. No points in the game yet for him. Fires for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The Cavaliers leading by 3, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, Osman in at the forward with Love joining him. Darius Garland is out there with Okoro. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And it's Osman missing. Flynn against Garland. Outside Flynn. Now here's Trent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shots good by Achiuwa. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Porter with it. He's picked up by Lopez. That puts them in the lead. Burch has got the lead up to 1 now for Toronto.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lopez outside. Back to Garland. Offensive rebound. Love. And he drops it in from the low post. Love's got his first points of the night.
Well, how does Love come up with this? Effort, energy. Look at the competitive spirit.
Outside Porter. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now here's Flynn. Darius Garland missing his last shot. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Pass to Lopez. That shot missing. Raptors with the lead. It's Porter outside. Rebound Love. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Ken Burch. Barnes comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for Porter. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. LeVert against VanVleet. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now here's Barnes. Caris LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Rocket 2. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Free throw good, Siakam.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Siakam hits them both. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Stevens, the pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Young outside. For 3, VanVleet. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Mitchell. Good D by Siakam.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Hate to say it, the three ball just isn't doing it for them. They have to try something different. More movement, screens, drive to the bucket, layups, points in the paint. Something.
Yeah, a lot of that. I mean, I agree with all that. Maybe be more disciplined when it comes to shot selection, and maybe I should be more disciplined in not interrupting you.
That too.
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
Yeah, so am I, big fella. Let's get it going.
See, every time you make me
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Siakam. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Siakam, that's good.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Mitchell against Trent.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Shoot two.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And Mitchell drops them both. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends. More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside, too.
Pass to Barnes. Trent outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Siakam. scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Caris LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Basket good.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And that one drops.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
And the Raptors call time here. Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Anunoby. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Caris LeVert. And it's Okoro in for Mitchell. Raptors trail by 4. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Here's Osman. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto.
For your Raptors, Otto Porter.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Garland surveying the D, and he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Van Vliet uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Osman. Takes a 3. Boucher with the rebound. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet outside. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. And the shot's good for Boucher. Boucher's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Feeds it to Mobley. He kicks to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Lets it go from 11. Goes back up. Misses the layup. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. For the lead, Mobley with the block. Okoro kicks to Osman. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. There's Garland. Can't connect from short range. It's all tied in Toronto. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
The Cavaliers, 34.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Okoro out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Toronto trailing. Siakam with it. LeVert grabs the miss.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Mitchell up top, covered by Van Vliet. And good that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Van Vliet wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. And the pass to LeVert. Allen right side. Here's Okoro. Oh, they get it back. Another shot. And another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Thaddeus Young.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Trent's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And Allen drops them both. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin. And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Pascal Siakam taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Siakam hits them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Pass to Mitchell from past the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Allen finds Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Allen against Siakam. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Shakes him. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Passes to Okoro. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Allen a screen on VanVleet. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 5. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt. It's time for your doorstep thrill. Come on, everybody, give it up for the man.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell against Trent. Outside Garland. And the 3 off target.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
At the line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And here's Toronto. They're on a 13-4 run right now. So the wing on the left. Over in the corner, Barnes. They get it back. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell against Trent. Mobley a screen on Trent. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Siakam, that's good. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Barnes. At the elbow, it's Siakam. And here is Trent outside. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Allen against Siakam. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.